Chapter 1 You're Already Dead. You are listening at FameTV.info. Internet cafes are smoldering, and there are stinky feet and smoke smells on the desktop. At the corner of the corner, Jia Jingjin stared at the computer screen with his fingers, flexibly operating the keyboard and mouse. Jia Jingjin. Someone patted him on the shoulder. Wait. Will it be caused if I don't see my castle? Jia Jingjin didn't return. I will talk about it later. Jia Jingjin. The man patted his shoulder again. I said I will wait. Jia Jingjin waved his hand and continued to control the characters in this game. After half an hour, he finally breathed a sigh of relief. For more than a month, I finally built the castle. Haha. Jia Jingjin. At this time the people behind shot him again. Who? Jia Jingjin turned around and saw a man in black and sunglasses looking at himself. He didn't know the man, so it was strange why the other party knew his name. And wearing sunglasses in the big night is too shameful. Can you see clearly? Jia Jingjin, are you busy? The man in black asked with a smile. Busy? What's the matter, you say? Jia Jingjin looked at the man in black and asked. The man in black pulled out the chair next to him and sat down and said to him. Do you know who I am? I want to know who you are. What else do you ask? Xiu Tuan. Jia Jingjin said that this person is sick. The man in black smiled and was not angry. He looked at Jia Jingjin and said kindly. I'm the ghost of the local government, number DF10019. I came to see you today. You are really so funny. Dude, do you mean I'm dying? Jia Jingjin smiled in disappointment. You are not dying. The man in black spread his hands, but he has been dead for almost 3 days. I am here to pick you up to catch the last 6 trains of the month. It's a shame to talk about it. Return 6 trains, then you give me a ticket. Jia Jingjin smiled and didn't believe the other party at all. In fact, the train is gone. The man in black looked at him and said, I just called you a few times in a row, but you are addicted to the game and it is difficult to extricate yourself, so I missed the last train of the month. Aren't your words contradictory? Since I'm dead, how can I delay the bus because I'm addicted to the game? Xiu Tuo Lao. Dude, if you want to cheat money, you found the wrong person. Jia Jingjin shook his head disdainfully. The man in black shook his head and said. I didn't lie to you. Jia Jingjin, although you are addicted to games and caused sudden death in this life, but you haven't done any bad things, and occasionally help others, barely can be classified as a good person. Taken together, it is a reluctant 9th century good man. 9. Generation good people are just 9. Generation good people, why haven't they added a reluctant word? Jia Jingjin asked silently. Because if it is not my boss who wants to fight for political achievements, you still have a little gap from the good people of the 9th century. The man in black replied seriously, but for the sake of good performance, you are lucky to be my boss. Choose. If you can be reincarnated, my boss can get a lot of merit and then be promoted and raised, and I can naturally rise with the water. But now the 6 trains to the reincarnation hall have been gone, so you can't be reborn now. What should I do? Jia Jingjin asked along the other side. It's easy. Although you can't catch the 6 buses, but because you are barely a good person of the 9th century, as long as you meet one of your wishes, you still have a lot of merits, said the man in black. If you have any wishes, I can help you realize. Really? Jia Jingjin asked, since you said that the car was gone this month, I can't wait for the next month. Of course not. Because if the 9th kindness is not reborn, it will surely turn into a terrifying super fierce ghost within a month. It can't catch up with the next bus. The civil servants in the prefecture are seriously in short supply, and it is difficult to allocate manpower to surrender the fierce ghost. The chaos is in trouble. But as long as we satisfy one of your wishes and let the attachments and grievances in your heart disappear, then nothing will happen. So you can now make a wish with me, no matter what it is, I can help you achieve it. I said that I haven't played enough games in this life. If you want to live in a game all your life, can you help me achieve it? Jia Jingjin sneered. The man in black thought for a moment, took out a strange machine from his pocket, and quickly pressed a few times. If this is your wish, then I will help you achieve it. But you have died in this world, I can only put your soul moves to another world. Brother, you are so funny. Is there a lot of worlds? Jia Jingjin smiled, his eyes full of disdain. Do you think the 3,000 world is false? The so called 3,000 is not really only 3,000, but refers to endlessness. There is an endless world in this universe, and we are currently in only one of them. 1. Yu reading www.yuukangshu.com. Of course, mortals will not understand, and do not need to understand. What? The truth is the same. Jia Jingjin stood up. Dude, don't accompany me anymore. I need to archive the information of this castle and build a villa when I return home. Don't go first. The man in black stretched out his hand and held Jia Jingjin, then looked up at him and said, I have set up the program, and your wish can be fulfilled immediately. This machine will drop you into a random world. Inside, and then use the biological body in that world to resurrect you. In that world, you will get the favorite sandbox game settings. You are the protagonist of this game and can do the same thing in any sandbox game. You can do whatever you want in that world, get complete freedom, and play as you want in your life. But one thing, I got merits here, you fulfilled your wish. So your connection with this world will be forced cut open. After death again, the soul will not be controlled by the local government. So you better pray that there is a soul management mechanism in the random world, and it is best to be a friendly soul management mechanism, otherwise you can only ask for more blessings. Brother, you really recite the word 6. I serve you. Jia Jingjin didn't believe this nonsense at all. But I need to go home and get a good sleep before I can continue to build my game city. Find someone to cheat. Don't worry. The program has started, I will send you off immediately. The man in black raised the machine in his hand, and the machine flashed a dazzling light. After the merits are settled, you will cut off the connection with this world. So please ask for blessings. Jia Jingjin wanted to say something, but a bright light hit his eyes. He yelled in pain and then suddenly lost consciousness. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.